My name is Lisa. I'm a working homemaker living with my husband, Jedediah. Jedediah has a cheerful personality and tends to think positively even when negative things happen. Because of this, he always managed to make me smile even when I had tough times at work. On this day too.
You know, the other day everyone was complimenting the lunch you made for me. They even said, I wish I could marry someone like Jedediah's wife.
Really? That's kind of embarrassing.
I'm just really happy when they praise my amazing wife. Even though you work too, you make me lunch every morning. I'm truly fortunate.
This is about my husband, Jedediah. In the early days of our marriage, things were like this, and we lived each day happily. However, lately, he's been doing more overtime and working on weekends, so we've hardly spent any time together at home. When I confronted him because I felt something was off, he snapped at me and then gave me the silent treatment, and that's why he just won't talk to me anymore. If there's nothing going on, he could just clearly tell me that.
That's really troubling. But in this day and age, daily overtime and working on weekends, anyone would find that suspicious, right?
The one listening to my complaints about Jedediah is my mother. I was visiting my childhood home that day and was talking to her. After a while, my sister, Kadia, came home.
Well, if it isn't Lisa. What on earth made you decide to wear that?
What about it? Is something wrong?
Not wrong, Percy, just unfashionable. I can't believe you actually walked outside looking like that.
Kadia, why would you say something like that? She doesn't look unfashionable at all.
Right when I returned home, it was my sister Kadia who criticized me. Kadia, despite her age, lives a carefree life without working and has been a source of worry for our parents. I've always disliked Kadia, so after greeting my mother, I quickly left. A few days later. Wait, what is this? Isn't this the jewelry that my sister has? Hey, Jedediah. What's the meaning of this? Explain yourself.
Huh? What's that? I don't know anything about it.
Don't play dumb with me.
I'm not trying to dodge the question, I genuinely don't recognize it.
Liar. My sister took this from me by force. Remember? I wore it on one of our dates, and you always complimented me on it.
Did I?
Stop playing ignorant. See this scratch here? You dropped it and scratched it. This is the evidence. Could it be? Jedediah, are you having an affair with my sister? I found Kadia's jewelry in Jedediah's luggage when he returned from his business trip. It was originally mine, so there's no mistaking it. As soon as I brought it up, Jedediah went silent, but he was clearly shaken. There was no doubt that Kadia was the other woman, so I decided to call them both and hear them out. A few hours later.
Sorry for keeping you waiting. I took extra time on my makeup today.
Makeup? Seriously, sis, you always take too long. Look, I'll get straight to the point. You're having an affair with Jedediah, aren't you?
Took you long enough to figure it out. Just thinking you didn't know all this time makes me laugh. I've always thought. Aren't you a bit slow, Lisa?
What?
Well, the fact he cheated on you is evidence that you lack charm. You've always been so plain and beyond unfashionable.
Plain? What?
Anyway, isn't it educational to learn the truth this way? Now that the secret's out, what do you say if Jedediah and I get married?
What?
If he divorces you, he can be with me, the one he truly loves. Hasn't Jedediah always told me that?
She's right. Maybe this is the best way to resolve everything.
What?
Honestly, continuing this marriage with you feels like a drag. So, I'll divorce you and then marry Kadia.
Wait, are you serious?
Dead serious. Isn't this the most peaceful resolution?
Then it's settled. I'll start living here from today. So, Lisa, as my ex-sister-in-law, can you pack up and leave promptly?
It's perfect timing. Kadia was saying she wanted to move out of her parents' house.
Exactly. I'm feeling on top of the world. Jedediah, I love you. Hee hee.
The moment they said that, Jedediah and Kadia started acting affectionate right in front of me. Feeling nauseated by their behavior, I quickly packed my things and fled to my parents' house. Upon arriving there.
Lisa, what are you doing here so late? And why all the luggage?
I'm sorry for coming unannounced. Jedediah has been cheating on me with my sister.
What? So all those late nights and overtime were just lies, and he was with Katya instead.
You know that jewelry sis always cherished? I found it in Jedediah's bag. When I confronted him about it, he admitted to everything without hesitation.
I can't believe this. What does he think he's doing with my precious Lisa? This isn't a joke. And Kadia, how could she lay a finger on her sister's husband?
But that's not all. He said he wants to divorce me. Apparently, he's been wanting to be with my sister for a while now. He said he'd divorce me and marry her immediately. He thinks that's the best solution to all this.
Lisa,
What did I even mean to Jedediah? Why did it come to this?
Lisa, congratulations. This is wonderful news.
Huh?
I'm so happy. I fully support your divorce. Just divorce him quickly and let things go the way they want.
Supporting my divorce? Wait, Mother. Confused by her reaction, Mother shared a certain perspective with me. After hearing her out, I immediately agreed and decided to divorce as she suggested. Having received compensation through my lawyer, I decided to live with my parents for a while. 2 months after the divorce, on a particular day.
Lisa, I know you're here. Help me. I can't take it anymore.
Whoa! Jedediah? Why are you here out of the blue?
Well, you blocked all means of contacting you. But listen to this. Kadia she's reckless with money and she constantly nags me for more every day.
So? That's it?
What do you mean that's it?
Kadia has always been like that, hasn't she? But now that she's your wife, you should be able to handle her, right?
I tried, but it's impossible. No one could handle that. She sells my valuable watches and bags without asking. If I take my eyes off her for a second, she takes money from my wallet. And she doesn't do any housework at all. Our home is a total mess. I've told her countless times, but she doesn't listen. So, after work, I have to do all the chores. Hey, why are you laughing?
Because this turned out just as Mother predicted. From my point of view, it's poetic justice seeing you like this.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, least than I expected that you'd eventually come crying to her like this.
Mother-in-law, you predicted this? Wait, you knew about Kadia's behavior all along?
Of course. She's my sister and Mother's daughter after all.
Oh dear, Katya's behavior has always been such a hassle for us. So when I heard she was getting married and leaving the house, I was overjoyed.
This isn't a joke. Why didn't you tell me from the start?
I mentioned it several times before our marriage. And even before our pre-wedding visits, didn't I? I told you my sister was always like a crafty thief and to be careful. And every time you visited our family home, I warned you to keep your valuables close, remember? Truthfully, I had been informing Jedediah about Kadia's kleptomania ever since we started dating. However, it seems he never expected it to be this severe.
I don't remember such old stories.
This is what happens when you only half listen.
Such a foolish man. Do you know how many years your father and I suffered because of Katya? Thank you, Jedediah, for taking such a girl as your wife and getting her out of our home.
This isn't a joke. If I had known she was like that, I wouldn't have gotten involved with her from the start.
Cut the crap. It's all on you, you lustful idiot.
You are. Ah. You're the lawyer from when we discussed the compensation. Why the hell is a lawyer here?
This lawyer, Noah, is an old friend of mine. Noah is an expert in divorce cases, which is why I officially hired him.
After having an affair with your wife's sister and talking about divorce and remarriage, so come to your ex's house and act like this in front of her mother? You are truly done for. And to think, remarrying your affair partner, especially your ex-wife's sister, that's astonishing in its own way. I mean, it's utterly contemptible, but impressive nonetheless.
Shut up. If you say any more, I'll really get mad.
Well, you already seem pretty mad to me.
Enough. It's all your fault. All of you ruined my life. I've reached my limit. I'm divorcing Kadia, so that's that.
Always throwing a fit and then deciding things on your own. How's that working out for you?
What do you mean?
Coming all the way to our house to complain, then getting mad even though you're the one in the wrong? And now, ending with a that's that. What exactly did you want us to understand?
So, whenever things don't go your way, You either go silent or get aggressive. Huh?
It's because none of you are reliable.
Do as you please. But remember, we've already cut ties, so it doesn't concern us. More than that, I doubt my sister will simply grant you a divorce that easily. Jedediah, having learned of Kadia's true nature, rushed to our family home. Though we remained calm, it seemed he was completely overwhelmed by Kadia's irresponsible behavior.
Aha! I knew I'd find you here. Geez, when I realized you were gone, I searched everywhere. Well, since I found you, it's fine. Hey, Jedediah, give me some money. I want to go shopping.
Why is Kadia here? I came without telling her.
I'm not sure why, but I just had a feeling you'd be at my family home, so I came over.
My sister does have a knack for these hunches.
It's almost like she has some kind of antenna. It's amazing.
That's right, wallets, cash. No matter where you hide them, she always finds them.
So, can you hurry up and give me money?
Are you hearing yourself?
Don't mess with me. I'm divorcing Kadia, so I won't give her any more allowance.
What? Who said you could decide on a divorce?
Say whatever. Your excessive spending is reason enough for a divorce.
It's just because you don't earn enough. I don't get enough allowance.
Don't be ridiculous. We're broke because of your spending habits. You max out the credit card every month.
I'm just buying necessities, so what's the problem?
That doesn't mean you have to use cash advances.
Oh, that? I just used it once when I was having tea with friends and didn't have any cash.
Don't mess around. You don't need to withdraw the full amount just for tea.
Sister, what are you spending so much money on?
Cosmetics, spa treatments, nails. To stay fashionable, you need to invest in yourself every month.
Can't you use the money you earn?
Why would a full-time housewife like me work? That makes no sense.
You heard her, Jedediah. You've got quite the situation on your hands.
Kadia spent money only on herself, never on Jedediah's needs. Even after paying alimony to me, his savings quickly dwindled to nothing. Additionally, his credit card was recklessly used by Kadia every month.
Mother-in-law and Lisa, please don't talk about this like it's someone else's problem. Kadia is your family. You should be more understanding and help out.
Once she married you, she's no longer our daughter in more ways than one.
Exactly, now I'm Jedediah's wife, so my husband Jedediah should support me, right?
I never imagined she'd be like this.
Well, you didn't listen to what I told you before, did you?
After remarrying Kadia, I realized just how wonderful a wife you were, Lisa. Making lunch boxes, cooking delicious meals every day, always having clean sheets. Shirts ironed perfectly. The house was always neat, and it felt so comfortable.
If you're bringing up those happy memories to try and reconcile with Lisa, it's futile.
Don't meddle in this.
You realize that Lisa despises you now, right? You're so dense.
Enough! I'm divorcing Kadia. I'm fed up.
I told you not to decide on your own, didn't I?
Decide on my own? There's no way I can continue a married life with someone like you.
It's just that you don't have enough backbone, Jedediah. Anyway, I absolutely won't agree to a divorce.
Will you two dimwits shut up already? Your constant bickering is disturbing the neighbors. Stop it immediately.
As Jedediah and Kadia argued over whether to divorce, Mother's patience finally ran out, and she exploded in anger. Shocked by this outburst, Jedediah and Kadia.
Please calm down, mother-in-law. I just want to divorce Kadia.
Quiet. There's no returning her.
If we really end up divorcing, I'll return to my parents' house.
Don't you dare come back. I disowned you the moment you got married.
Dad might be away on a business trip, but he's also said that he disowned you.
Disowned. So, my only option is to stay with Jedediah for life?
I'm getting a divorce. And Lisa, let's get back together. Let's start over as a couple.
Are you joking? I won't have anything to do with a man who lied and cheated on me with my own sister. Please, just disappear and stop being a nuisance.
Please, Lisa, please reconcile with me.
Like hell we will, ever again.
Yikes!
If you keep making a scene here, I'll call the police.
Wait! You can't call the police. I can't take this life anymore. Please help me divorce Kadia. I'm begging you.
I don't want a divorce. So, please help ensure that doesn't happen.
Hello, police?
You've got to be kidding.
Why are you calling the police?
Because you keep causing a scene. You two decided to get married after all. Stop whining and overcome your problems as a couple.
Don't just say those high and mighty things.
Exactly. It's your mess. You two decided this.
If it's just the two of you, I'm sure you can overcome it. So, don't ever come here again.
Why?
I don't care about you or my sister anymore. Just figure things out between the two of you. And I hope I never see you again. After going to the police, Jedediah and Kadia returned home. But in a fit of rage, Jedediah kicked Kadia out, only to be ambushed by her outside his workplace. With her parents having disowned her, Kadia couldn't even approach her own home. This only intensified her attachment to Jedediah, leading to a massive argument in front of Jedediah's office. The police were involved, and Jedediah ended up losing his job. During the fight, Jedediah damaged various items, resulting in claims for compensation. Meanwhile, Kadia had to work to repay the large debt she accumulated on her own. Stubborn Kadia refused to sign the divorce papers, and Jedediah felt utterly drained dealing with her. Thus, Kadia struggled with her debt, and Jedediah, having lost his job and peaceful life, led a miserable existence filled with constant arguments. A year later,
Uncle went on a business trip again. I even brought his favorite Funaba sweet red bean balls.
Oh, thank you, Noah. Those expire today, so let's the three of us eat them.
Really? Is that okay?
Dad's on a long business trip and won't be back until the month after next.
Then we shouldn't let them go to waste. I'll buy more when Uncle comes back.
All right, I'll make some tea. It's been a while since I had these sweet bean balls.
By the way, when are you and Lisa getting married? Isn't it about time?
Auntie, what are you suddenly talking about?
Ever since then, I've continued living with my parents while working. I've considered living alone, but my parents wanted me to stay with them. On top of that, they even hoped I would marry Noah. Though Noah and I haven't become a couple, I believe we both share the same feelings. If we take the next step, surely a bright future awaits. But for now, I want to cherish this comfortable relationship a little longer. Holding on to these feelings of happiness, I spent another joyful day with my precious family and Noah. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.